Coming up December 9th, we will get a chance to see a battle at junior welterweight, the WBC title. In fact, when we get a chance to see champion Regis Prograis take on former undisputed lightweight champion Devon the Dream Haney. They recently had a face-off, a sitting down meeting of the minds to discuss what their intents are when they meet up on the 9th of December. And it was quite entertaining to see these two men come together and have that discussion. And so here I am with a reaction to the face-off that took place between Haney and Prograis. I'll comment as we listen in to some of what's being said, what's being conveyed, and what their intentions are. Let's take a listen.
That's cool. Exactly. That's cool. So you don't got no chin. How about that?
I ain't got no chin.
You just got dropped against a nigga nobody ever heard of. You're 34. I'm 24.
Hey? We in the same position, dickhead.
On December 9th, live on DAZN pay-per-view, the best will take on the best when Devon Haney, the undefeated, former undisputed 135-pound title holder, will challenge Regis Prograis, the WBC 140-pound champion and the man that many believe is the #1 fighter in the junior welterweight division. That happens in December. Right now, they face off. Devon, your first fight at 140 pounds, and you are walking straight into the lion's den against this man. Why was this fight the right one for you?
I mean, I feel like arguably he's the best at 140, and I feel like I'm the best fighter in the world. So why not go at the best in the division on my first fight there? That I take the throne when I'm victorious.
Now, for Devon to say that about Regis Prograis, understand that there's respect for Regis's position at that division and being a two-time champion. Even though that there are other champions at that weight class, Regis is the most well-known presently, and he's a two-timer. So the fact that Haney is looking at him as someone of note to take on is significant here. Let's listen further.
Just you said this week that you were surprised that Devon Haney took this fight. Why?
Because I feel like I'm the best. You know, you take a 1-1 first, right? See what you can do at 40 first. But he come and step to the, you know what I'm saying, the best. So kind of surprised about it. I'm surprised, but I'm not, because like I said, because of the, Bill was at the last one, so they saw that and they was like, all right, maybe we can do something. But
I called you out before that though. He went.
See, Regis is still looking at it from a loft position, looking down. He doesn't know why Devon would have interest in facing him. But again, I just explained the respect for that. But this is a young man who is looking to challenge himself. It's not a disrespectful challenge of Regis's position, but it's an acknowledgement that if you are the best at this weight class, I want to face you, because if I defeat you, the accolades that are heaped upon me recognize me for my accomplishments. You see, this is a rare trait in today's date, where fighters are no longer seeking real legacy, but they seek economic leverage and empowerment for their careers. Devon is built from a different cloth. Many people are just not acknowledging that.
To the fight because we knew that we wanted to fight you.
Cool. All right.
Do you think he knows what he's getting into in a fight like
No,
this?
he don't know what he's getting into. Absolutely, no. Hell no, you don't know what you're getting into. Absolutely not, bro. Nah, you don't. Not, bro.
That's Regis's ego speaking right there. You don't know what you're getting into. I'm too bad to be messed with. Well, Regis, someone has to fight you, right? You were looking for fights. You said on yourself on the DAZN channel when you were standing there after having signed your deal with Matchroom. You said in front of Ed Hearn that you want the big fights. This happens to be a great lead into big fights for you. Haney, who had been with Matchroom and went away to take care of business where he could seek out Undisputed, he ended up having to sign with a different promoter just to be able to accomplish that feat, but kept his word by coming back to Matchroom. And now suddenly you have a big fight on your hand, a pay-per-view fight that probably you would not have had Haney not returned.
You not, bro. I'm telling you, you not. I'm honestly, brother, I'm scared to look in your eyes, cause I'm gonna hurt you.
You're not gonna do shit.
I'm gonna hurt you.
You're a one-trick pony. You can't do nothing.
I'm glad you said that.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I'm glad
you know, cause you know.
Keep thinking that.
Cause you know.
Keep thinking I'm a
You know.
one-trick pony. Keep thinking that.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take it away
Nah,
from
I'm
you.
gonna show you
After that,
nothing.
you ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
You gonna see. You gonna see.
You gonna see.
You gonna see. Bro, I'm gonna. You a
You
kid, bro.
gonna tell me I'm a hell of a fighter and all this
I'm not
and all
gonna say
that?
hell of a. I'm gonna hurt you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna hurt you, dog. I'm gonna hurt.
You ain't hurt the last
You a
nigga.
kid, bro.
You ain't hurt the last nigga.
That's true.
Listen, the boasting and posturing, I'm gonna hurt you. I can understand fighters trying to talk up their battles, but whom does it seem like Regis is trying to convince? Does it sound like he's trying to convince Chris Mannix, Devon Haney, or himself? You see, a confident fighter would sit there and simply say, hey, he can challenge all he wants, but I think he's barking up the wrong tree. And I'm not trying to tell Regis how to speak, but I've noticed that during this promotion, he has spoken heavily about power. But there's a different power that's not being acknowledged. Brain power.
That's true.
I know.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I know.
He's
His levels. I'm a total different level than him.
Why do you think he's a one-trick pony? Why do you say that?
In his fights, he do the same thing over and over. And when that shit don't work, everything go out the window. He don't know what to do. He's lost.
Good. I'm glad you keep thinking that. I'm glad, boy.
How old are you when you think? What was you, 32, 33?
4.
Nigga, he ain't finna do nothing different than he ain't been doing. He ain't gonna learn no new moves. He been doing the same thing his whole career. It's not nothing he can go in the gym and go work on and go change. Even if he go work in the gym on fight night, he gonna do the same thing he been doing.
Now, that sounds like someone who has observed the aspect of professional fighting, reverting back to what you know best, what you find comfortable, and noticed that Devon asked, "How old are you again?" Because he's trying to put Regis in a specific profile of understanding where you are, what you're capable of, what you've never done, and the changes that you're saying that you may want to make for this fight. That's deep.
You mentioned that Bill Haney was at your last fight against Daniel Desiree. You said yourself that was not your best performance.
Yeah, of course, everybody knows that. Right.
Do you believe that the way you fought that night is one of the reasons we're here today?
Of course, that's what I'm saying. He said he called me out, cool, but I think that, yeah, he came because of that.
Is that Is that performance from him one of the reasons you wanted to fight him?
No, I called him out before that. It is what it is. I called him out before that. He had a bad performance, whether he looked good or he didn't. We was gonna fight regardless. Well, I wanted to make the fight regardless. He really didn't want to fight me, for real.
You fucking crazy. I didn't want to fight you. What are you talking about?
You didn't want to fight me.
Why am I
You
here?
didn't want to fight me. You want to fight another fight. You want to fight a tune-up, and then not a tune-up. You want to fight a stay busy fight, and then you was like, all right, well maybe we can fight. Maybe we'll fight.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe let's build it up, but I was like, you know what? Nah, let's fight Devon. Fuck that. We gonna fight Devon. I didn't have to fight you. You don't think I had to fight? I have to fight you. I could defend against somebody else. Why not fight you? What are you talking about?
Closed in on you. You had to fight.
They didn't close, bro. I could do what I wanted, bro. I could defend against somebody else. I didn't have to fight you.
You had to fight me. So okay.
So what?
So why was you wanting to fight somebody else?
I was thinking about the tuna. I was thinking about and then get you after that, but I was like, nah.
Tuna, wow, you've been at 140 for how long?
No, not a tuna. No.
This is funny. See, to put Regis on the spot, he's trying to ask Regis, why didn't you just want to accept the fight? And Regis is now backpedaling because he's saying a tune-up, but no, he wanted to take another fight, let things build a little bit. But Haney is like, look, you wanted challenges, and here I am. You see, it's very interesting when these gentlemen have face-offs because it gives you a chance. It's one thing to sit there and talk a lot of crap, use profanity, street language, but there should be a certain level of intellect taking place here. Bravado has no place because you still have to fight at the end of the day. And when you're in the ring, that's where the truth comes out.
Not a tune-up. No, my bad. Not a tune-up. My mandatory. I have a mandatory, right? Don't you have mandatory at the 35? I had a mandatory.
I'm your mandatory.
Nigga, you're not my mandatory.
I am your mandatory.
Nigga, you're not my mandatory. I have a mandatory.
Because I'm the mandatory.
Okay. All right. We here now. So what's your excuse if I'm here now? I'm right here. You didn't box me. I had a mandatory.
They closed in on you.
I had a mandatory, bro.
I'm your mandatory.
You're not my mandatory. I had a mandatory. They said we allowed Devon Haney. Cool. Now we sitting here.
There's a narrative forming from your side at the press conference your coach called his career choreographed. In the promo that's been running on DAZN for a few weeks now, you said he's manufactured. Why do you believe that?
It's because he had it easy. Nigga, you had it easy, bro. You had an easy little, privileged life. You had an easy privileged life, bro. How many jobs you had in your life? Where you worked at?
This is my only job. I put my all into this shit right here.
There you go. There you go, brother. I struggle, bro. I struggle to get you.
Listen,
I struggle to get you, bro. Manufacturer, you had losses removed, man.
I ain't never removed no losses. I put my all into this shit, and this is why I'm here, and this is why I'm levels
cool. And guess what?
See, this is that part that I was talking about bravado. Prograis is intimating that he's had to struggle. He's implying that Devon Haney has not. That Devon has had it easy. Devon will go on to reveal that he dropped out of school at an early age to pursue boxing. I figured that somewhere along this process, he was being homeschooled or something similar. But where is it written that you have to come from dire straits to be a good fighter? That's something that they used to like to sell the public on. And when boxing had its inception, lots of men fought for purses because they were broke and in need of $1. But now times have changed. Purses and income has changed. So why fighters do what they do presently, you would have to take personalized toll on whom you're speaking about for why they do what they do. Being punched in the face for a living is not an easy thing. Not everyone can do that.
He was doing
and I'm here where I'm at.
He was doing
I'm here too. And I'm fighting you. I'm here too. And I still did all that. I'm here too.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
And I'm here too. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt, bro.
Yeah.
You never had a street fight.
You think I never had a street fight?
Nigga, you said it. You never had a street fight. You been in private school.
I ain't never been to private school.
Man.
I didn't even go to school. Fuck is you talking about?
That's the worst.
I never even went to school.
That's even worse. That's the worst.
What are you talking about?
That's even worse, bro.
Exactly. So
That's
you know
even
what you're
worse. You
talking
ain't been in the
about.
public. You ain't been in the school system. That's even worse. You a manufactured
come all into
kid.
this shit.
That's good.
I dropped out in 7th grade to be here right now.
That's good. That's good. That's all. That's good.
You're 34. I'm 24.
Hey, we in the same position, dickhead. I'm right here.
I'm 24.
I'm right here.
24 and you're 34.
I started boxing when I was 17.
That's a difference.
You turned pro at 17, right?
Exactly.
I started boxing when I was 17.
I'm on a different level.
All right.
How you on a different level?
We the same. We right here.
And I'm
We next to each other.
I'm 24. You're 34.
We're fighting each other.
You got teeth.
I'm on a different level. One thing that's not mentioned very often about Devin Haney and his trajectory during his career is turning pro at such a young age, where he could have waited for an Olympic opportunity, but he wanted to be a professional. That makes a difference. See, and Regis, who says he started boxing later, 17 or so, but he's 34 now and is now a 2-time champion at the weight. Devon has already become, at the age of 24, undisputed at the lightweight division and is still growing and has potential career ahead, moving into his next weight class to pursue the championship title that Regis currently holds. Think about that when he says and implies he's already on track to accomplish more than Regis. That's a truth, but a painful one for a man who's now 34 and toiling for paydays, but hasn't sought out the best. Do you remember a fighter by the name of Shareable Link at the same weight class just fought this past Saturday, November 25th? Regis has shown no interest in fighting Matias. When asked about the potential of facing a fighter like Matias, Devon has stated he'll fight him if he beats Regis and decides to campaign at 140. He'll face whom he has to face at 140. That's the difference.
Years of
10 years of what? 10 years of what?
10 years of life.
10 years of what?
For me. Nigga, I'm here
You
at 24
started
years
boxing.
old.
We
It don't
started
matter.
boxing 8 years old, 6 years old.
Exactly.
I started, when you turned pro, I started boxing.
Exactly. That's why I'm
With
gonna
that-
show you.
No, you
That's why I'm
not.
gonna show you these
You not
levels,
gonna
nigga.
do
I'm a
nothing,
total
bro.
different level than you at 24.
Let's address something that has come up over the last couple of weeks. You have said that you believe that Devin Haney had a loss scrubbed from his record early in his
You don't believe
career.
that shit. Knock it off.
How sure are you in your mind that Devin did that?
I wasn't there. But resources and shit,
Prove it.
Well, I probably could.
Okay, prove it. Prove it.
It's Mexico, bro. You can do anything. You turn pro in Mexico, you
We
can
can
do
bet
anything.
whatever. We can bet whatever.
Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna lose in Mexico? Get the fuck out of here.
It happened.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lose to you. You think I lose in Mexico?
You gonna get hurt.
No, yeah, hurt my ass.
You'll get hurt. And you say you're not, but
I'm
you got
handicap
no
you.
power, bro. You got no power. You
got
knocked
dropped
out.
your
You
last
got
fight.
15
You got
knockouts.
dropped your last fight.
Who you knocked out?
Who you knocked out? You got dropped your last
That's
fight
cool.
against a bum.
That's cool.
A nigga nobody never heard of.
That's cool. That's cool.
Exactly.
What? That's cool.
So you don't got no chin. How about that?
I ain't got no chin.
You just got dropped against a nigga nobody ever heard of.
All right.
You see, when you poke the bear, you get the claws, huh? Regis went there. Devon was talking one way, but he got challenged. And as the champion he is, he's rising to the challenge. But remember, it's Regis talking about Devon having no power, feeling overconfident in his own power. at some point, truth is going to meet speculation. I would hate to be the guy on the receiving end of a KO or a TKO, a stoppage, when you've boasted about someone not having the ability to do so. Anything can happen. A cut can open up, an injury can occur that will allow a fighter not to continue on. But you see, when you talk about brawn only, you forget about brain importance.
That's cool.
How many knockouts he had?
Probably more than you.
Against niggas we never heard of.
Who you knocked out?
Against niggas
we never heard of, right? Who did you knock? You got 15 knockouts. Name them niggas you knocked out. Yeah, laugh not. Nobody, bro, nobody. You literally knocked out nobody's too. If that's the case,
I'm gonna knock you out. You be the first somebody to ever knock out.
You can't knock nobody out, bro. I don't care how big you can't knock shit out.
And if I knock you out, then what?
You not gonna knock me out. You not gonna knock me out,
If I knock you out, then
pillow
what?
hands, bro. You not gonna knock shit out.
Okay.
You've said, Devon, that you're going to dominate this man. He has a
I
loss.
had more knockouts than that last nigga though, for real.
You did.
I think I did.
Regardless, you have said you're going to dominate him. Josh Taylor beat him officially, but he didn't dominate. Why do you believe that you're going to dominate Regis?
Because Josh Taylor ain't on my level neither. And I'm gonna show him that he do the same thing over. He only got one game plan, and when that shit don't work, everything go out the window.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I love that talk, what you talking about. That one game, that's cool. I like it. I don't got no comment about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like that shit.
You fought several southpaws in your career. Jojo Diaz, you got clipped with a couple of left hands. Lomachenko.
I got hit with some left hands. I ain't get clipped with no motherfucking left hands.
Okay, hit with some left hands. I think a distinction without a difference in a way, but hit with some left hands. This man has more power than either one of those guys. How concerned are you about that left hand?
No,
Interestingly, Chris Mannix went in there, and this reminds me of the face-off between Clarissa Shields when she was going to face Savannah Marshall, and Johnny Nelson, who mediated that face-off, continued to ask Clarissa in multiple ways, how do you expect to deal with Savannah's power? So Mannix here is asking Regis, asking Haney the same thing. You've been hit by other southpaws. In the business of boxing, you're gonna get hit. Getting hit is part of the sport. Many fighters have been tagged, wobbled. But Devon has yet to be off his feet. And to sit there and to imply that because someone touched him, that he may not be able to take something from the fighter at the new weight class that he's going to face is somewhat absurd, because getting hit is part of it. The objective is to hit and not be hit, or be hit as little or least as possible. But see, when you have folks like Mannix mediating, of course you prod the fighters and you want them to talk it up about what they'll do to one another. But let it be said, for a fighter who has never been off his feet, but because he's been touched by another opponent, what about the fighters who have been off their feet? Some of them, the very fighters that have been in the ring with Haney. Guys like Kambosos Jr., Lomachenko, Linares, those men have been on the canvas themselves, when Devon has yet to be on the canvas. That doesn't mean he will never touch the canvas. It just simply means that to understand and have great perspective, it's all a part of the process. I'm not sure if Regis is up. Zorilla was not known as a puncher and had Regis on the canvas. He could have been off balance. He could have been shaken. It could have been a number of reasons, but it happened. Interestingly, Mannix didn't ask Regis about that, but Devon made certain to mention it.
Left hand is his best thing. That's his bread and butter. That's what he lived by. That's what he gonna die by, trying to learn that left hand.
Do you, Regis, go to school at all on what you saw maybe from a Jojo Diaz or a Lomachenko, or do you not look at that at all?
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at his past shit. I'm looking at it right now, what we gonna do right now. That's it. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. I just know he not defensive like people say he's defensive and shit like that. He not defensive. He get hit by shit. You get hit, bro. So when you get hit by me, you gonna see it's a difference. You get hit by JoJo, you get hit by... I get hit.
You get hit with a bunch of shit.
Yeah, guess what? That shit don't do nothing.
Okay.
What that do?
That's why you gotta drop your last.
That shit don't. What happened? After I put him on the ass, right?
No, but that's why you gotta drop.
That's why I put him on his ass, right?
Drop, right?
What it do? What does it do? It do nothing. Nigga, I fell over my feet. Nigga, I fell over I tripped up. Come on, be real, bro. Be real. I tripped up, bro. Be real. Look at my feet, bro. Be real, bro. I tripped over my feet. Come on, bro. You think that shit hurt, bro? Come on.
Really? He hurt you in the fight.
He hurt me in the fight?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What you looking at? Nigga.
I was looking at the nigga punch you in your shit. What was you talking about? What I was looking at?
Nigga, nobody never hurt me in a fight, bro. What are you talking about? And you definitely can.
You're coming up, Devon, from 135, adding 5 pounds for this fight. How is that going to help you?
I'm gonna be much more stronger, faster. You know, I'm gonna have to focus on the weight and not be training to make weight. Of course, 140 is still gonna be tough for me to make, but I'm gonna be, have a lot more in my tank. Be much more comfortable.
How sure are you that you're going to win this fight?
100%. What you mean? What? How sure am I? I'm sure he feel the same way. That's what you're supposed to feel as a fighter.
You see, Mannix asked the great question at that moment because the champ from lightweight answered it properly. You're supposed to be confident. You're supposed to feel as if you're the better man. On the night of the event, it'll be decided who's the better man. But this is all just to build things to a crescendo and to get the excitement going. This is going to be a very good fight.
What kind of fight do you think this is going to be in the ring?
I don't know. I'm not.
A mismatch.
It sure
mismatch.
It sure is.
Nigga ain't got no feet, no nothing. You can do some ladder drills or something, jump rope, something.
Yep.
You feel like you can win a boxing match?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Fucking right. Yes. Definitely for sure. Yeah. Yes. For sure.
Yes. No. You cannot.
Bro, I don't be needing I fuck niggas up. I hurt people. Why the fuck? If I hurt you, I'ma hurt you.
Exactly.
Why I need to box if I hurt niggas? I really hurt people, bro.
Wait, talking about this boxing match. You can't.
No, I said I can't. He said, can you do it? I said yes. But if I hurt you, I'm gonna get you the fuck out of there. Why would I box you if I can hurt you?
You ain't gonna hurt me.
All right.
The funny part about that is Devon knows he's the superior boxer, and so does Regis. But there may be a little bit of cat and mouse and mental gamesmanship here, because if he can get Regis to try to outbox him, then Regis will be out of his own element, totally in favor for Devon. If Devon decides to slug with Regis, that would be Devon being out of his element. But it doesn't appear that Regis is trying to pull him into that. He stated, you don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what I've been working on. I can box as good as you. Wow. That to me builds a great deal of excitement.
It's physical and becomes kind of a firefight. Can you win that type of fight against this man?
Man, I could beat him at every fight. In the ring, I could do everything. I do everything better than him. Like I said, only thing he got is some power shit that he trying to just land one punch and all that shit. Any nigga that's thinking that is going in the ring thinking he almost just hit him with one punch, you already lost. You're not gonna win with that. Not against me.
Do you want to try to get him into that type of fight?
I'm gonna be better than him like everything on fight night. Everything. I don't care about the same shit. I'm glad you're confident, bro. Everything, I feel like I'm gonna be better than you. Glad you're confident on that. I'm confident on me too, so.
Why do you believe your boxing skills are going to take such a big leap for this particular?
Because I'm fucking working on them. That's all.
Exactly. He's 34 years old, working on some shit that he's.
I have the physical talent. I just don't work on it.
No, you got strength. You punch hard. You strong. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. No skills. That's why you got your strength coach with you, because that's all the fuck you. That's what you need to do. Just work with him. You don't need to go to boxing gym. Just go straight mode. That's it.
All right.
You see, I'm gonna tell you something. I couldn't show the video, we're only playing audio here. But when you see Devon is talking to him like this, Regis is kind of like hunching over with his hands clasped because he's mad now. But see, he opened that Pandora's box. You never know what's inside of a guy. And because Devon is a younger man, that doesn't mean he's not a man. And in boxing is a young man's sport. You have some men who are aging well in the sport of boxing, but still there be youthful agents around who can show an older cat why it might be time to hang it up. You also have opportunities where an older cat can teach a young guy what's up. Think about it.
Cool.
Regis, what do you think the difference is between fighting at 135 and fighting at 140 against guys with maybe a different level of power?
It's gonna be, he gonna see, bro, it's gonna be a different level. But 8 ounces, bro, it's gonna be a different level, bro. You got hit by fucking JoJo Diaz. You got hit by Loma. You got hit by fucking Linares.
It's a fight.
You got hit clean. You got hit by Linares. You got hit by all these niggas, bro. Bro, when I hit you.
But what if you don't hit me?
Oh, I'm gonna hit you. We got 12 rounds. It's gonna be punishment. I'm gonna punish you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna punish you. You come in a box, I'm coming to fight you.
Okay.
You come in a box, I'm coming to fight.
And we gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
We're gonna see.
Do you think, Devon, that Regis and his team are trying to lure you into that kind of
I don't
firefight?
give a fuck what they trying to do. None of that shit gonna work. He gonna go in there and do one thing. That's all he can do is try to land the left hand and try to overpower me and do all that shit that he's talking right now. And we gonna see how far that get him. That's all he can do. That's the only thing. That's his only game plan. That's all he's trying to do because that's all he's been doing. We ain't show no skill in the ring. That nigga do the same thing every fight.
Man, I'm telling you, listening to this young man, he's reminding me so much of Floyd Mayweather when Floyd was pretty boy doing his thing. I'm not saying he's as good as Floyd was, but his focus seems awfully familiar. And sometimes when you have a bit of talent and you pair it with that type of focus and determination, and you are met with the opportunity to put it on display, things can work out mightily in your favor if you're willing to do the work.
Do you think your skills, Regis, are under?
I think my skills will be better. Everything will be better than you. That night, everything will be better than you. It's gonna be skill versus skill. Everything will be better than you. You can say left hand power and say that.
Skill versus skill where? When have you shown skills? When have you shown skills?
You will see what I'll be working.
What fight? Tell me what fight you show skills in.
The last 30 fights, none. This fight gonna be different. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Never, nigga. Never. You don't have it. You don't have the skills. You do the same thing over and over in all your fights. You're 34 years old. You ain't finna change nothing.
All right. That's cool.
Well, the next time
Wow. Now, I'm going to end it right there as far as what we've been listening to. But I do believe that Devon presided over this situation and was victorious in the face-off because he got Regis to admit to something that Regis didn't intend to admit to. And that's the fact that he has to show Devon that he has skills equivalent of what Devon is reputed to have. Again, it will require the night of for us to see if that be true. But I'll tell you something. This gets the juices flowing. This has been amazing. I can't wait until December 9th. How about you? Man, this will be a hotly anticipated fight. Haney versus Prograis, December 9th. This is Stormy B, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let me know what your thoughts are about this fight and who do you have. It's going to be a great matchup. I can see it now. Leave comments and let's discuss further. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.